Hey guys, welcome back to EVO Studios. Today we are talking about the Rage Gen2 and using it with your smartphone, in particular the iPhone 10. Here we have Rage Gen2 with a counterweight Rode microphone made specifically for smartphones and iPhones. We have the smartphone adapter that connects right to the base plate on the Rage Gen2, and we have a Moment case with the Moment lens. This is the Moment 18mm wide angle lens. Now this is a great setup for anyone who's looking to do some run and gun, not totally cinematic style shooting. Maybe you're a vlogger, maybe you're doing something for social that you want quick turnaround. You're not necessarily concerned with shallow depth of field, with making things look very well crafted, like a cinematographer might, but you do want to capture some really high quality video. This setup is really good for that. You get great audio out of the Rode mic, you get really stable video with the Rage Gen2, and with the different accessories you are able to get unique perspectives that you wouldn't be able to do with most smartphone gimbals or stabilizers that are out there on the market. Now for this setup, we did go out to the mountain. We went out and I filmed my buddy Willis snowboarding around. And I will say that some of the shots turned out super smooth. They look like the camera's on a gimbal. It looks like it's floating in space. It does have kind of almost a cinematic quality to it. But there's others where I'm riding and you can tell that I'm riding. However, it is far smoother than if the smartphone were to be handheld or on a selfie stick. It's clearly way smoother than that, but it does look a little rough around the edges. Personally, I really enjoyed this look. It added an element of speed and intensity to the footage that I don't normally see when I'm filming with a bigger DSLR gimbal and I have in-camera stabilization that's really dialed in. Because remember, with the iPhones in particular, the more recent versions of them, they have the mechanical magnetic stabilization that you can't do anything with. There is a magnet hack, and we talked about that in an earlier video. You can go back on our channel and check that out. But aside from that magnet hack, there's really no way to affect the stabilization in terms of turning it on or off. So you have to work within those limitations. That said, I really enjoyed filming with this setup. I think anybody who's out and wants to get just, really rocking like lifestyle videos and they're not gonna have a lot of quick dynamic action, this is your go-to rig. You can put any accessories you want on there. You do need the counterweight because of the way it sits on the gimbal, but really because the smartphone gimbals are kind of limited in their weight capacity and the way they balance, this is what you want if you're trying to deck out your smartphone with a bunch of different accessories. Moment makes a tele lens. They have a fisheye lens. We also used ND filters. There's anamorphic attachments out there, so you can really get creative with this setup, and this is really where the Rage Gen2 shines. Really kind of putting a lot of different tools on this to achieve a really unique look with something you walk around with in your pocket every day. Your smartphone that you can just turn into this this movie making tool, and it works really well. We're stoked on it. And I'm happy to share this footage with you. We did make an edit with it just to show you what you can do with just a smartphone. That said, there is some Insta360 footage in there. We are now carrying the Insta360 cameras, which is really cool. Just trying to see how we can incorporate that 360 footage in with normal footage and kind of blend it in, so you don't have these entire edits that are just consisting of this very unique perspective, and vice versa, not letting it get too stale with just the traditional angles. So check out this video. Let us know what you think in the comments, if this is the setup for you, if you have any additions or any suggestions, if you're familiar with shooting with smartphones and you have a particular setup that works great for you, we'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I highly suggest to check out the EVO Rage Gen2. It is what this thing is meant to do, is to make high quality films on a budget, and I can't speak any more highly of it. So remember to keep it smooth, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.